All right, just over 4.5 minutes with that small little error included. This is a pretty tricky model just in the way it was dimensioned, but not too bad overall. I think the biggest thing for me would have been instead of, well, I kind of had to make up my mind between doing this slot and this little boss at the same time, and I figured that since it was going to the same spot here, that would probably be better. But looking back on it now, actually doing that boss from the side view would have been better because of this arc needing to be tangent to that, and then this intersection point also being picked up off of that. I don't know if you saw, but me having to sketch this from the back, I'd have to go and pick out a point here to make it coincident. I tried to pierce relation. That wouldn't work because it doesn't cross the plane, but I wasn't thinking of that at the time. That said, extruding this section after the fact made it easier for me to just shell that top bit. If again, this boss extrude, I didn't do the boss extrude, I didn't merge it to this, so it created its own body. Then I could use the tab key. So again, let's roll this back. So again, I created that separate piece. I can use my tab key to hide and shift tab to show bodies really easily. So I tabbed that, then I was able to select those three faces and this bottom face to get rid of them with the shell command really easily. And then I could combine the two together, which I didn't have to do, but it's just a nice little touch to get one solid body. So again, if I just did that and then brought back that other body real quick, I would still get the same mass. I don't have to do that combined operation at the end. The other thing, again, was just me picking up this hole, wrong dimension, happens every once in a while. You read something wrong. Again, I kind of saw this hole first, and I'm like, okay, cool, 16mm holes, and I saw another one, a number 1, and then the 9 looked like a 6 for a minute. No big deal. It happens. Just being able to work through it, quickly look over all of your dimensions. That's also what Instant 3D is useful for. So having Instant 3D on allows me to just click on this initial face, and I can see all of the dimensions related to that sketch initially. I can really quickly assess, okay, all these dimensions without having to jump through each individual sketch on its own. So for this one, again, just making this top piece as a separate body. Drawing this from the side view would have been more ideal, even if I had two separate contours within a sketch, and I just extruded this bottom section first, merged it, then extruded this top one and didn't merge it, and then shelled, and then I don't have to do this combine operation at the end. I can measure my mass properties for two separate bodies at the same time. No big deal. Again, so we have two solid bodies up here. So let's give this a shot. Again, round 2, we'll hopefully get the dimensions right, and we'll draw this from the side as well, just so we can pick up those relations a little bit faster and see how much time we cut off this time.